Now, it is highly likely outside of my story, you will have heard some of these things before. I just say them in a different way, right? Like there's a lot of songs that are being sung, but a lot of the hits are reversions, right? Or remixes. So if I conflict with whatever you've been taught, then stay true to what you've been taught, right? Because what you've been taught from your people in your company, the leaders, are obviously specific to the company that you're with, so they can give you more specific examples. Being completely generic, I'd give generic examples because that's my role, that's my commitment to the industry. I gave up a ridiculous income to be able to do this, and yeah, this is what I do full time, regardless of what people might say. That's just what I do. I provide value, and that's what I'm here to do. So here we go. My network marketing career started in 1987, but I wasn't born until 1988. So a lot of people kind of go like, what? That makes no sense. How did your career start a year before you were born? Well, mum and dad, they didn't have very much money. In fact, my dad said that he was so broke he couldn't afford to pay attention. That was his excuse to being like someone who has ADD. So fortunately they had this big house in Southport in the northwest of the UK, but it was a complete mess, like dilapidated. No one should have lived there. My dad had this great idea. You know what we're gonna do? There's only you and me, like to my mum and dad. There's obviously my mum, Julie, my dad, Simon, and me. My mum was pregnant with me. So what we're going to do, we're going to live in bedroom 1, and we're going to rent the rooms for bedroom 2, 3, 4, 5, the basement, the living room, and the dining room. So we're going to have like 7 or 8 different sets of strangers, and we're going to live in one bedroom. So like they fill the house in like 2 weeks. Dad's getting this income coming through. Everything's cool, but he wakes up one morning in October 1987. He's kind of scratching his eyes. He's like, as he walks to the bathroom to go about his morning kind of routine, he opens the door, and as he opens the door, he sees one of the strangers sat there on the toilet, and he's like, oh my God, no. Oh, so sorry. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And as he walks down the stairs, he's thinking, enough's enough. This is stupid. And Jim Rohn actually talks about having what is your enough is enough moment. It's very important to be aware of that. And most people don't succeed until they've had that enough is enough moment. And I know a lot of the leaders and a lot of the PMDs and the PMD pluses in Juice Plus have that enough is enough moment. And it pushes you to succeed. Anyway, my dad comes downstairs, and on the kitchen table, there's a newspaper. Now, the newspaper was from the guy who he just caught on the toilet, right? So he's just about to scrunch this newspaper up. He's like, argh, just about to scrunch it up, and he spots a picture of an Aston Martin sports car. Now, my dad's not really a car person, but he sees this car and he's like, well, it's a pretty cool car. It's pretty nice. I like it. James Bond has one. And it had MLM. I drive an Aston Martin. You can too. Call me now. My dad goes, MLM? What's that mean? MLM? I know what it means. Make Love Monthly. That's what he thought it meant. Make love monthly. I drive an Aston Martin. You can too. Call me now. I'm in. Calls the guy up. The guy laughs on the phone saying, no, it's not Make Love Monthly. That'd be pretty cool. But it's not Make Love Monthly, which is kind of funny. Like, why would you call an advertisement to Make Love Monthly? Like, Make Love Minutely or Make Love Mondays, that would be appealing. But Make Love Monthly? Nah, not so appealing. Anyway, calls up the guy. The guy says, it's not Make Love Monthly. It's multi-level marketing. He's like, wow, what's that? That sounds pretty cool. And it was one of those conversations my dad said, obviously a different kind of phone, but he was like, no, multi-level marketing. My dad was like, oh my God, when's this guy gonna shut up? And when the guy said, so, do you want to join? My dad was like, yeah. Like, is there an event I can come? Can we meet up in person to make sure it's legit? He was like, yeah, come along. There's an event happening on the weekend. So the weekend, Saturday, 26th of, I think it was a Saturday, but the 26th of October, 1987, I was in the womb at my mum and dad's first ever presentation for network marketing. They went on to make millions and millions of dollars. They're ranked in the top 80 network marketers of all time, income earners from all over the world that's documented. And it's been a blessing. I've been the kid. I've been the spoiled kid. And I'm going to tell you something from being a spoiled kid. It's not your fault. Being a spoiled kid, it's not your choice. It's the parents' choice. But if you were able to be in a situation where you could spoil your kids rotten, you would. If you could buy them what they want, you would. If you could take them on trips where you want to take them to, you would. If you can give them the life of their dreams, you would. If you could take them to every single football game they wanted to go to, thank you, you would. You just would. And if the answer's otherwise, I challenge you to be completely honest with yourself, right? So here's what happened. I was 18 years old, saw my mum and dad make fortunes, and I'd lived around it. Imagine, just ask yourself this question. Imagine if for 18 years you lived with Jeff Roberti and you saw the money he made, the time he had, the lifestyle he had, the Louboutin shoes that he buys. I've seen some of those Louboutins that Jeff wears. Like, geez, man, like, come on. Buy a house with a pair of them, right? I've seen them. And imagine he comes to you after 18 years, he goes, oh, by the way, Nene, like, do you want to join this thing? And you're like, nah, nah. You know it's completely legit. You know it's real, but instead you were like, nah. That was me. I'd seen the fortune, I'd seen the fame, I'd seen the freedom, I'd seen everything. But I also saw that my mum and dad did one thing that I did not want to do. And the idea of it makes me want to be sick. Public speaking. And if you're able in the comments, let me know if you have a fear of public speaking. My fears were fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of public speaking. Public speaking being the big one. The idea of it makes me want to heave. Oh, crazy. And I said, no. My dad said, you're a nutter. He said, I'm gonna give you the exact same presentation every single 3 months for the rest of your life. I said, go on then, Dad, bring it on. The answer's always going to be no. He was like, I bet it won't be. So I went to university to study to be a construction manager. 3 months after, my dad did the exact same word for word as if it was recorded presentation. No. 3 months later, no. Another 6 months, no. 9 months, no. 12 months, no. 15 months, no. 18 months, no. 21 months, no. 24 months, no. 27 months, no. Boom, 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 boom. 4 years later, 16th pitch, I say yes. Because I had my enough is enough moment. The enough is enough moment for me was the fact that I'll be working on a building site and a construction site wearing a flipping high-vis yellow hat, looking like a complete and utter #helmet head. And I'll just look like a numpty, whereas my dad's traveling all over the world. I was sick and tired of the idea of building houses, and instead I wanted to build people's dreams. That's what I wanted to do. So I made a decision, I'm going to do this. And I joined. My dad told me the first thing that everyone should do in network marketing is write your list. Because writing your list is your treasure map. The pirates, in order to find the treasure, they had to find the treasure map. And without your list, you ain't got no treasure map. I wrote this list. My dad said, looking down those numbers, looking down those people, how do you feel? I said, oh, I'm excited about the potential, but I'm absolutely flipping petrified of the idea of speaking to that person in particular. Why? Because they're my best mate. And I'm scared of speaking to that person. Why? Because they pay me. They're my employer at the moment. And I'm flipping scared of speaking to that person because that person is super successful and I'm not. They were like, good. You should be excited and nervous. That's the key. He then asked me these 3 questions. He said to me, number 1, how much do you want to earn a month? I said, really? $300 US dollars. 300 US dollars. So Aussie dollars like $500, I think. About 500 Aussie dollars. American $300. UK pounds, about 240 pounds. And I remember that was genuinely what I wanted to earn. He said, why do you want to earn that? I said, because then in 3 years, I'll be able to pay off my $10,000 student loan. He was like, nice. That's pretty cool. He put his hand on my shoulder and he said, listen, if you can just cover the cost of your products so that you can be around network marketers to get the mindset and be in the right environment, your life's going to completely change. I looked at him and it was as if he was kind of telling me, you ain't cut out for this, really. Now, guys, side note, I was the biggest loser you'd ever met. Like, honestly, if I had a fight with the fly would have won. Right? It just would. I would have been like, oh, I'm so sorry. I can't have a fight with you. I can't fight. Bang. Ow. No, I'm going to give you the benefit of doubt. Just leave me. That was me. So, got to work. My dad said to me, second question, Crazy. Think flipping crazy. Imagine if you are a rock star. How much money would you want to earn in a year? And I was like, Dad, if I could make $100,000 in a year, that would just be so crazy. That's like 90,000 US. No, probably about 90, just about under 90,000. No, 80,000 pounds. He was like, wow, you'd be 22, 23, making that sort of money. That would be amazing. I said, yeah. He said, 10-year goal. Crazy 10-year income goal. What would it be? I said, if I could make $100,000 a year for 10 years, $1 million, I'd be a network marketing millionaire and I'd be financially free by 33. And I could teach people how to be financially free by 33, financially free by 33, 43, financially free by 53, financially free by 63, financially free by 73, financially free by 83, financially free by 93, financially free by 103, financially free by 113. Didn't really work with that number, so we kind of stopped at 103. It would be amazing. He said, if you did that, he said, do you want me to tell you how you make that happen? I said, yeah. He said 3 things. You need to be coachable. I said, yeah, I can do that. He said, you need to be committed. I said, yeah, I can do that. He said, you need to be consistent. I said, I've got no flipping chance of being that. Like, I am the least committed. I'm the least consistent person I've ever met in my entire life. I've never finished anything I started in. Ever. I get bored. Computer game, I'm like, oh, there's 10 levels. I'll do 6 and then I'll quit. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Right? Hey, Frazer, if you do this activity, if you go to the gym every day for 90 days, you're going to have a 6-pack. You'll look like this. Whoa! Nah, I'll quit after 4 days because I won't feel like it. I'll be like, I can't be asked for this. That was me. My dad said, well, what happens if in 10 years you'll be a network marketing millionaire? I said, you know what, Dad, I'm going to do this. He taught me some different things. I haven't got enough time to go into that right now, but he taught me some different things that helped me have my breakthroughs with that. But got to work. And my dad said to me, he said, listen, Tony Robbins told me this personally many, many years ago, that goal that you set for a year, that crazy goal, you overestimate. You won't make it happen. You overestimate what you can do in 1 year, but you underestimate what you can do in 10 years. If you stay committed, coachable, and consistent with me in 10 years, you'll never imagine where your life's going to be. But remember, if you can just pay for your product and be around network marketing, it'll be worth it. Would you agree? I'll be like, yeah, Dad, it'll be worth it. It'll be so much fun. All right, let's get to work. Go upstairs. I want you to speak to 5 people. When you spoke to that 5 people, I want you to come downstairs and we'll review it. So I was like, all right, Dad, cool. Now, 3 weeks ago on the Monday, so it's Tuesday, but 3 weeks ago on Monday, my dad called me up. And he said, hey, Fraze, guess what? I said, what, Dad? He said, guess what happens this week? I said, Dad, I've got no flipping idea. Now, my dad, side note, my dad has something called the Peter Pan principle. Now, the Peter Pan principle is never act your age, never grow up. In fact, he says you have to act your UK shoe size. My UK shoe size is 11 and a half. His UK shoe size is 11. So when we're together, we act as a bunch of 11-year-olds. And the cool thing is that I'm a half a year older than him in that situation. So I'm the mature one, which is pretty fun. So he says, guess what happens this week? I said, what, Dad? He said, on Wednesday, do you know what that signifies? I said, no. He said, that's the 8th of April, 2020. Do you know what date you joined network marketing? I said, the 8th of April, 2010. He said, yeah, you're 10 years old on Wednesday. I was like, shit, that's amazing. And he was like, do you remember the day you joined? I said, yes. I remember it as if it was yesterday, although it feels like it was about 70 years ago. He was like, yeah, network marketing has a tendency to do that. If you're involved in 1 year, it feels like you've been involved for 5 years, right? It has a very long process. I said, okay. And he said, do you remember the questions I asked you? I said, yeah. He said, what was the first one? I said, how much do I want to earn in a year, in a month? He said, do you remember your answer? I said, $300. And we laughed on the phone for 3 minutes. We were like, $300 a month you wanted to earn? Jeez, a lot changed, didn't it? He said, do you remember what I actually did to you when you said that? I said, yeah, you put your hand on my shoulder and said if I could just make enough to pay my product and I'd be around the industry of network marketing for the environment, that would change my life. He said, funny, isn't it? He said, remember what the second question was? I said, yeah, that I'll overestimate making $100,000 in a year. He said, did you make $100,000 in a year? I said, nope. He said, told you. Ha ha. Right? He then said, do you remember what your 10-year goal was? I said, yeah, to make $1 million. He said, wow. And do you remember what I said? I said, yeah, you said that I'll underestimate what I can achieve. He said, it's amazing what happens, isn't it? I was like, yeah. He said, you know what's funny? I've just had a text through. This was my dad 3 weeks ago. I've just had a text through from the guy who I caught on the toilet that day in October 1987, the guy who left the newspaper on the kitchen table, the guy who, if it wasn't for him, I would never have found MLM, MLM, MLM. The guy who is now your godfather, that guy ended up being my godfather, he's now just sent me a photo of a post. Now, my side note, my godfather, he only has Instagram to follow me because he wants to see what I'm up to, and he loves the fact that I'm traveling around the world. He said, Simon, I've just seen this. You should check this out. And he sent me this photo. And the photo was of Tony Robbins and Les Brown. And he said, you know what? What happened when I looked in? I saw a picture of my son with Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Bob Proctor, Harvey McKay, Eric Moore, and Marina Worre. He said, when you joined 10 years ago, I said that all you need to do is pay for your product order to be around the people in my team for you to get a healthy mindset and environment. Now you're training the entire world with people like Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Bob Proctor, and Eric Worre on how to build a network marketing business. I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, you can. Honestly, I was nothing special when I started, but my work ethic made me special. My consistency made me special. I still shop in supermarkets. I still buy my underwear in supermarkets. I'll still do a Zoom call, rocking the legs. Oh, yes, there's a leg, right? I've got my shorts on. Why? Because I'm normal. Like everyone else would do it. Why wouldn't I? I hang my clothes up, like just folded over, because I can't really be arsed putting them in the wardrobe. If someone rings the bell, I answer it. I like chicken and chips. I like fish and chips. I don't mind queuing up to get my shopping. It annoys me sometimes, but it's life. I'm no different from you. Why would I be? And a lot of people, a lot of people get me wrong. A lot of people think I'm trying to teach things the wrong way. I'm not. I've been around the industry 100% of my life. I was born into it. It's in my blood. Literally, you cut it, network marketing comes out. It's in my flipping DNA. Been around it my entire life. And the reason why I teach it and share it with everyone else is because I know that I've seen more lives change than anyone else in the industry, because I've seen it happen from every single generation. I've seen it happen in every single country. I've been paid to speak in 32 countries, and I flipping hated the idea of public speaking. Backstage before I go on, and it's even worse now, because I'm like, oh, don't mess this up. I've been paid all this money. I better not mess it up. But I'm me, and people relate to that. So 3 things on social media. I hope that you get some sort of inspiration from my story to understand that you can actually do this, because there's no reason why you can't. There's no reason why you can't. There's people who are in a worse situation than you are, with way more distractions, health issues, all sorts of crap going on, who are making it happen because they're doing the work. All right? So number 1 is I went upstairs after my dad told me that. Said, contact 5 people and let me know. First bit. Now, I originally spoke to my 4 best mates. They didn't count because they weren't really on my list. They were just my homies, right? They were like my ride or dies. They were like, no matter what I do, I'm doing. That's not necessarily a good thing, by the way. They did it just so we could go to the pub every night to do business brainstormings every night. We got pissed every night. It was not great. It was not a good environment to begin with. I'll just be completely honest. So here's what happened. Call number 1, no. 2, no. 3, no. 4, no. 5, no. Crap. Got out my seat, started walking downstairs, and realized I don't want to depress my dad. I want to impress my dad. I don't want to make him depressed. I want to make him impressed. So I'm not going to go downstairs. I'm going to be uncoachable. Oh, yeah, that's not going to work out in the long term. Call number 6, no. 7, no. 27 no's in a row. 27 no's in a row. And I went downstairs. This is so funny because this happened to me, and like, it was just so embarrassing. I remember going, oh my God. I threw my chair behind me. I was steaming. There was literally steam coming out of my ears. I was red-faced. I was roaring. I was raging. I was fuming. And I was just coming down the stairs, and I was stamping so hard on the staircase because I wanted to hear my dad. I wanted my dad to know that I was coming, because I was a qualified loser before I joined network marketing, and now I've become a certified loser. I paid to flipping know that I was a loser. So I'll get down to the bottom of the stairs. I turn right. I look at my dad's office door. It's slightly ajar, and I'm thinking, I wish it was open. I want him to hear me coming. I am coming for you, Dad. I'm quitting and I'm going to tell you straight and honest. And as I walk past the kitchen door, I see my mum dancing away. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I see my mum happy, it just fills me with joy. Like, that's one of my goals in life, to give her everything that she could ever imagine and more. Right now I'm in hustle mode, so I don't get to see her so much. I'm not really living that goal, I'm living that dream. But see her happy is what fills me up. And that moment, I went from raging, fuming, foaming, like dragon-like, to looking at her and thinking, she looks pretty happy. Like, And it was weird. It was like a completely different person. And then I started listening to what she was listening to. And she was listening to a song by a band called Two Unlimited that goes like this. No, 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 there's no limit. No, 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 there's no limit, no limit, no reach for the sky, no valley too deep, no mountain too high, no limit. And there's sirens going off in my head. Sirens going off my head. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I just got no, 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 no. There's no limit. Then Diana Ross starts kicking in my head. I'm like, oh, ain't no mountain high enough. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, go on, Diana, sing that. Go on, girl, go on. And I'm thinking, if I can keep getting no after no after no after no after no, I've got no limit. And if I've got a no limit business, I've got a no limit income. And if I've got a no limit income, I'll have a no limit freedom. And if I've got a no limit freedom, I've got a no limit legacy. Because if I can make so much money that my family's family doesn't have to worry about income for the rest of their life, oh, it's on. Oh, it is on. Big time. Right? So I went upstairs and realized that network marketing, in one sentence, if you were to be asked, what is network marketing? A lot of you guys, thanks, Nene, a lot of you guys would say something like, network marketing is a distribution model whereby you build a network of distributors and customers who sell or promote a product or a service or an opportunity, and you will get paid. Boring. No one's interested in that. Network marketing is turning strangers into friends, friends into family. That's all it is. There's probably a sister that you got here, or a brother that you've got here on this call. 3 months ago, 3 years ago, they were strangers to you. Go ask Jeff Roberti. Hey, Jeff, of your organization, mate. I could probably text him now and he'd let me know, right? Hey, Jeff, let's do it now. Sod it. Let's do it now. Go on, Jeff. Right? I'm just going to do this. Screw it. Hey, Jeff, I'm just on a call with 200 of your incredible people around the world in the Juice Plus company. And I just want to let you know, I just want to ask you a question. What percentage of your organization would you say are made up of people that you knew before you got started? Cheers, buddy. Hope you're good. See you in a bit. Guarantee it's 0.00000000001% or less. Guarantee it. It's turning strangers into friends, friends into family. That's what network marketing is. So we take the word family, we shorten it to make the word fam. It's the first point. You need to find, add, message. Hang on a minute. Is there nothing a little bit more complicated than that? Is that it? Is it that simple? Yeah. It is that simple. Find them. But how? What? I don't know. Maybe Instagram. Maybe LinkedIn. It's a website called facebook.com if you haven't checked that one out. Facebook groups, Facebook Lives, Facebook Stories, news feeds, influencers, hashtags, hashtags on Instagram, articles on LinkedIn, TikTok, Bing Bong, Ding Dong. Ding Dong, don't go on dingdong.com. That's a different kind of social media platform, I think. And if it's not, it definitely should be. Swipe left. Oh no, too small. Swipe. No, I'm kidding. Right? That's no. Right? We had to go there at some point. Right? We had to go there at some point. I'm on one today. I'm on all sorts of electrolytes. So here we go. You find them, you add them, you message them. You find someone, you add them, you message them. What do you message with them? Not a script. Sorry, not a pitch. You pitch you. You pitch the friendship. You pitch the connection, not the business. Hey, Nene, notice you live in Melbourne. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How are things? Hey, Nene, notice you've got an awesome family. Love the pictures of your sons. They're awesome. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Right? And Nene's like, oh, you should try living with them. Yeah? Whatever. Hey, Nene, I noticed you're a Liverpool Football Club fan. Me too. Go Reds. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How's things? Now, you might be thinking, oh, I'm not sending that. I am not sending that. Then don't. But then don't grow a list and then have a limit to your business. It's your choice. You've got to have the courage to act outwardly on what you see inwardly. If you see this future legend inside of yourself, and you're not afraid, you're not prepared to press that, you're not prepared to tap a button, stay as you are. I've got no problem with that. But I want you to be great. Number 2, see if they're open. Now, in my opinion, network marketing is in the shipping business. Network marketing is in the shipping business, and people come to me and they go like, what? We're not about the shipping business. We're in the health and wellness business. We're in the network marketing business. Nope. That's just where people get it wrong, because people focus on the business and not what actually matters. Friendship. Then you build a relationship. And then you see who has the entrepreneurship to create a partnership. And then through your mentorship, you create leadership. Guess what? In order to find paradise, you've got to get on a ship. You're not going to swim it. It's like, you know what? I'm going to go find Australia today. I'm going to set off in Liverpool and I'm going to swim there. It'll only, if it's over there somewhere, which I imagine it might be, it'll only take me 372,000 years to get there. I'll get there eventually. It'll be absolutely great. Now, here's the thing. Some people will want to jump ship. Some people will lose their ship, right? Some people have got too much ship going on in their life. Shipping business. So we create a friendship using FAM. We build a relationship. Then we've got to see who's got the entrepreneurship to build a partnership. So we ask this very simple question. Hey, legend. Hey, Nene. Hey, Nina. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, Charlotte. Hey, la, 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 la. Right? Just curious, would you be open to checking out some more information on a game-changing product that I use? No worries if not. Just thought I would ask. Side note, those gummies are not allowed anywhere near me. Why? Because last time I was around someone, I had about 100 in one go. Like, those things are ridiculously addictive. They are not allowed in the house. Your like head of sales for Western Europe has just shipped me a load. I said, you better not have literally shipped me a whole crate. Otherwise, I will die. Because last time, this was actually in Paris. I spoke at their Paris convention and I had the green room. I had my name on, which was always surreal. And they had one of the vegetable gummies and the berry gummies. Both packs might have gone before I went on stage. And I was a raving lunatic on stage. And I haven't requested, it's the first event that I've not requested the video footage from because I don't think I can watch it back. I don't know. Don't know what happened. I hope I did all right. No, it's all right. It's all good. So, hey, Nina, just curious. Would you be open to checking out some more information on a way to make money on social media? No worries if not, just thought I would ask. Simple. They say yes, they say no. Third thing, you've got to be a network marketing gladiator. Now, gladiators, they enter into the Colosseum. Everyone. Oh, Annie, have you seen the footage? Anya, is there a way you can send me the footage? I think I do want to see it to see how nuts it was, because people have said it was ridiculous. Everyone's in the Colosseum. Everyone has the arena. Everyone has people watching them. And here's the thing. Every gladiator has a sword. I don't have a sword. Has a sword and a shield. The sword represents the invite. If you don't invite, you won't win the fight. Simple. Does Julius Caesar go, you there, the one standing in the corner, running away from everyone, going, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. You have just won your freedom. No. Sympathy doesn't get freedom. Doesn't. Courage does. Because courage creates champions. Bam. Invite. Shield. You've got to invite to win the fight. But when you fight with someone, guess what they do back? They fight back. Ow. Too expensive. Ow. Don't have the time. Ow! This looks like one of those pyramid things. Ow! Oh no! Dead. Does Julius Caesar go, oh, poor boy. Oh, poor boy, that looks like it really hurts. We're going to grant you your freedom. Don't worry. You'll be safe soon. No. Never. And if you're waiting for that day to happen, ain't going to come. Sword, shield, invite. Attack, back. Pow, pow, pow. What is it? Pew, pew, pew. What's that one on TikTok now? It's a chopper. Right? Stay relevant. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. Don't have the time. Pew. Don't have the money. Pew. Looks like one of those pyramid things. Pew. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. So if someone says a pyramid thing, what do you say? I'm conscious of time. I've got to get on to the next call. Someone says a pyramid thing. Hey, thank you so much. You saved me so much time. Why? Because in the UK, someone who says it's a pyramid thing is known as a smart arse. And a smart arse is also known as a know-it-all. And a know-it-all cannot be coachable. No coincidence that know-it-all and coachable sound similar in the ending. Do you want someone who's not going to be coachable? Well, now you know you've got to be coachable, committed, and consistent to be successful. They're not going to be coachable. See ya. You can even send them a little bye, Felicia. That gif, right? If you really want. Now, what happens if someone says, oh, I don't have the time. I don't have the money. I'm not like you. Oh, you're lucky you got in at the start. I missed the boat. Whatever. Not confident enough. Don't live in the right area. You haven't got 5 kids. Yeah, but I've got 4. Yeah, but you don't have 5. Oh. How does that make you feel? Ooh. Don't have the time. How does that make you feel? Don't have the money. How does that make you feel? No one goes, I love not having any time. It's amazing. In fact, I go to bed at 2 a.m. every night and I wake up at 4 a.m. And having no time is brilliant. I'll tell you, you should try it. You should try sleeping 2 to 2 hours a day. It's fucking great. No. Don't have any money. How does that make you feel? I love it. Those brown envelopes that say eviction notice written all over them, my favourite envelopes ever. No. They're not going to say that. But at the end of the day, guys, leaders are seeders. But the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. People say the fortune is in the follow-up. Go ask Jeff Roberti if that's true. Because I'm going to tell you this. It's not true. Fortune's not in the follow-up. Jeff Roberti followed up with Lauren LaHarve once. If he followed up with her once, she wouldn't have joined. The fortune is in the follow-ups. Fortune is in the follow-ups. One letter can make a whole difference. Now, it still staggers me today that no one teaches that around the world. Fortune's not in the follow-up. Fortune's in the follow-ups. Following up. Anyway, guys, I appreciate each and every single one of you. I am 3 minutes late for my other call. It's kind of getting a little bit crazy over here. There's 20, I don't know, Nene's been helping me massively with the scheduling. It's like 20 calls today, 18 calls today, something ridiculous like that. And this was the second one, so I'm going all the way till about 11 p.m. tonight. Super grateful for each and every single one of you. Become a champion. Keep growing your list. Be coachable, committed, consistent. Keep growing your list. See who's open. Be a network marketing gladiator. Invite to win the fight. Shield off all the fights that come back to you. I appreciate you so much, Nene. Thanks so much for reaching out and making this happen. I appreciate you. Big love. Go crush it. Go do something about your business. And I'll see you all soon. All right? See you in a bit.
Thanks, Frazer. Thanks so much.
Thanks,
you, legend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you. Thanks for all being here. I've recorded it. I think I missed the beginning, but thanks, everyone, for being part of it. It was amazing.
Thank you for hosting. Nene, thanks for hosting. That was absolutely amazing. Loved it. Glad you could all join us from all around the world. Thank you to hear amazing Frazer. And thanks to Nene for reaching out. Mwah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Leave.